Hello, Zuko here. It's been a minute since I've made a book video. I guess to you, I just posted another unhaul, but to me, I filmed that in like August, so it's been a minute. But you know, I was like, it's January. I should maybe make a video. Maybe I should post a like ins and outs of the year. I don't know. What are my ins? What are my outs? What are my goals? I don't think I publicly set a reading goal last year. I think I kind of stopped posting pretty early in the year. But yeah, I will tell you now my goals for my channel for this year. I've been in the mood to post covers more than anything, so it'll probably be covers. Sorry in advance. That's why I'm starting with this. I think I want to post more book videos. My in would be making videos when I want to, and my out for this year would be making videos when I don't want to, when I don't have anything I feel like I need to say, when I just don't feel like it. I don't want to force myself. Also, this button right here, holding on for dear fucking life. So if this button pops, it's not my fault. It's doing its best. It deserves praise regardless, because it's trying so hard and it's struggling. This year, I would like to make more videos, but I would like to make more videos because I feel inspired to make a video. There's something I want to talk about. There's something I'm like enjoying and want to share. There's just something I feel like documenting. There's a style of video I want to try. Those kind of things, you know? I don't want to feel pressured to make videos. I don't want to feel like, oh, I have to get this done by this time because this is like what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like I really got burnt out of making booktube videos, and I feel like I frequently do because I get really ambitious and then I don't do a good job of pacing myself or making it fun for me, because I don't always love filming. I don't always love editing. I don't always love that, like, I get really warm in front of a camera so that my face goes red, so usually I put makeup on just so that I keep a consistent color and look less like a tomato. So like, it's all a hassle to film, but I would like to do it more because it's something I enjoy doing, clearly, or I wouldn't have been doing it for this long. I also started this channel to like get myself back into reading, and last year when I wasn't posting, I still read like 130 books, so I think I've motivated myself past needing the channel as like a way to keep myself accountable, so I don't feel super pressured to do wrap-ups if I don't want to, or like, I don't think I like doing monthly TBRs most of the time, which I don't think anybody really does anyway now. I don't know what people are doing on booktube. I am not in the loop, which also probably isn't great for making videos, but I'll make what I think is fun. Now onto my bookish goals. Like every year, my Goodreads goal is 100 books. I assume I will hit that. And my other main goal this year is that I want to reread a book or a series or whatever every month. Like, I have so many favorite books and favorite series and whatever where I read them a couple of years ago and I have them on my shelf and I want to go back to them eventually, but I'm always like, oh, I have to read new things. I have to get things off my TBR. I have to get unread books off my shelf. Like, I want to have all of my books read. I want to read as much, but then I'm not reading the books that I know I love and that I know I'll enjoy and that I'm keeping for the sake of reading them again. So in January already, I've reread the Murderbot series, and then I read the newest one, System Collapse. I already read all of those, and now I'm trying to read something new because I feel like I can't just front load my year with rereads and then not have anything to read for the next 8 months after I finish like so many series. Like, I would love to reread the Six of Crows books. I would love to reread the Raven Cycle. I want to reread Twilight again. I would love to reread the Illuminae Files. I would love to reread the Unwind to Dystology by Neil Shusterman. I would love to finally reread and finish Artemis Fowl. I obviously want to reread the Locked Tomb series. I want to reread the Cruel Prince series. I want to read Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I want to read what's the first one of Hellbent? Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. I want to reread so many books that I've read and enjoyed because they made me happy and I want to read them again. So I think I have my my goals set out for me with that specifically. I also would like to be more deliberate with what special editions I keep, because like, I think a lot of people, God, there really is just a big hole. If you see titty, it's not my fault. This shirt is trying. I feel like a lot of people, a couple of years ago, I subscribed to some book boxes and then I didn't skip any months and I collected a bunch of books, and now I have a bunch of special edition books of books that I don't want, and a lot of them are YA books. So I need to get rid of them because some of them I've like tried to read. Essentially, I started going through all of the ones that I own, and I would go on Goodreads and see the age, and if it said young adult and then it said romance, it was gone. It's off my shelf. I don't want it. I hate them. They're not interesting. They're not a book that I like. So why am I keeping them? Just because they're pretty? That's a dumb reason to take up space on my shelves. If I have special editions, they gotta be of books that I want special editions of, that I like multiple editions of, that I think look beautiful and are beautiful on the inside stories that I want to revisit, that I like having a collector's piece for that book because I really enjoyed it. I don't want to keep books just because I paid money for them and they're pretty. Like, I need to unhaul so many off my shelves, and then I need to be more deliberate with the special editions that I purchase. Aside from Fairy Loot, which I have the adult subscription of, and I can only skip 4 times a year, so that one I'm probably gonna keep and like just sell the books I can't skip. But otherwise, like with Illumicrate, or what else am I on? Afterlight, I think? Evernight. That one. At Illumicrate, Evernight, and Inkstone or something are my other 3 subscriptions, and I need to skip when I don't want that book. I need to be more deliberate with my special editions. Right now, I think I have 213 unread books on my shelf, and I think I will be doing a all of my unread books video, just for fun, to see what I have. Again, for the like 3rd or 4th year in a row, I would like to have under 200 books on my TBR by the end of the year. It is hard because apparently I buy books about exactly as fast as I read them. So every year, for like the last 3 or 4 years now, I have been at about 220 to 230 books on my TBR, even though every year I read over 100 books. It's just, I seem to replace them exactly at the same speed that I buy them. It's kind of irritating, but at the same time, like, what's the difference between having 190 books on my TBR and 210? You know, it's not a big thing, but it's something like I would like to eventually get down to having only 100 books on my TBR. That feels like a lot more manageable. And the last one for the year, I think you probably can tell if you've watched my last 2 booktube videos. I am really trying to purge my shelves of books that I'm never going to read again. I'm getting rid of YA. There's somewhere I've gotten rid of another handful of books since those last unhauls. I thought I was done, but I was like, I want to be really, really deliberate in what I'm going to keep, what's worth having on my shelves, because I mostly listen to audiobooks. Like, can I not listen to this book again if I get rid of the physical copy? Am I done? You know, it's like, what's worth actually keeping? 3 years ago, 2 years ago, this shelf, this is my queer shelf, this was all YA books. And now there's a solid teeny tiny shelf at the bottom with like under 20 books on it. And those are all of my queer YA books. I don't think I can get rid of any more YA books without like being sad about it. I don't know. Give me another month and that tune might change. And then once I am fairly certain I'm done with my YA books, that I know which ones I'm not keeping, I will do a video of all the YA books that I did choose to keep, because I think that might be interesting to find out, because we've seen all the ones I didn't keep. We've seen why I didn't keep them. Why are there ones that I am keeping? What is like good about that book? What did I like about it? And then I can talk about like things that I loved about some books, because I feel like a lot of the time my channel is like a lot of negativity because mostly I'm getting rid of books lately. And that's fine. I love getting rid of books because the YA books, as I always say, go to a school division where they're underfunded with their libraries. I love getting rid of them because it feels so good to get them out of my space and like clear room in my house, and then to know that other people are going to be enjoying them forever instead of just sending them to you like the local used bookstore where they're probably just going to get bought once and then sit on someone else's shelf. It's way more exciting to be like, yes, these will serve kids for a while. Anyway, oh, bonus one. Okay, I would like to read a few more books physically. I am an audiobooks person. I love them. Audiobooks are great. They count as reading. It's great. I've read most of the books I've read through audiobooks, but I'm finding I listen to audiobooks and then I play games on my iPad, or I'm like doing something else. I'm playing on my phone. I'm scrolling through Instagram. I'd like to read more physical books, so that I am not constantly having to be like visually stimulated by my phone screen and doing stuff. Because I find that like I'll watch a movie but I'll be on my phone, and it's just like I could use a little bit less screen time. I think I could have some good enjoyment just sitting quietly and reading in silence. I think that that's a good goal. In theory, I would like to read like a physical book a month, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Probably if I ever reread Twilight, I'll read those physically just because that's what I was used to. I read Six of Crows physically the first time, so I probably will do that again this time. Same with like the Artemis Fowl books. If I'm like used to the characters' voices and everything in my head, I prefer that to listening to it after I've already physically read it. Yeah, there's some that I might physically read. I hope I physically read more, because I would like to spend less time having just so much stimulation going into my brain from all sides all the time, because I don't know that that's necessarily good for me. Okay, what is this list? What is this list? Filming only when I want to and have fun with it. Reading 100 books. Doing more rereads. Being more deliberate with the special editions that I pay real human dollars for, because I don't need to clog my shelves with books I'm never actually going to read. Being more deliberate with the books that I keep, because I don't have infinite space. Having under 200 books on my physical TBR. And then I think lastly is reading more physical books, because I need less screen time. I think that's all of them. I might be missing some. This video has been going on for a long time, probably significantly longer than you have seen on your end. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you whenever I do my next one. I am trying to film when I want to. I have like video ideas that I'm like kind of excited to film because they seem kind of fun. So yeah, I hope you stick around. I hope you watch them, and I will see you whenever I do my next one.